Ba-da-da-doo-da-bup, boo-da-da-ba-da-da-doo-da-bup, boo-da-da-ba-da-da. I'm dreaming of a white Bearmas, Bearmas, just like the ones we used to know,
Trust me, they don't wanna know. I could go full beast mode. You really need some help. I really know myself. My happiness is sacred and I stay on that pursuit. Yeah, that's me, just me, it's me. That's all I've been. Yeah. That's what I am. That's what I am. That's what I am.
Oreos, pajamas, bear. It's Bearmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm sorry, Bear, I startled him. It's the most wonderful time of the year. What's going on? Welcome back to the vlog. Today is the best day of the year. It is Bearmas. It is the second annual Bearmas. It's just the boys today. It's just me and Bear. Unfortunately, Kristen had to work, completely nullifying the true spirit of Bearmas. I tried to get her to use a sick day, but with the baby coming up, I mean, we had to make a decision. Bearmas or save a day for the baby. It was a toss-up. But anyway, it's the most wonderful day of the year. It's the true spirit of Bearmas is you just do stuff that Bear does all day. And Bear, right here it is, he just lays around. That's all he does. He lays around, and so that's what I'm doing today. We got the peanut butter pretzel nuggets. We've got some Oreos, Netflix, Star Wars, video games. I mean, what more could you ask for? To me, it's pretty much the perfect day. I'm an introvert by nature, so which means I get my energy from myself, and I need alone time. And so when I think of a full day of just being in my house alone, just real quick, it's snowy. It's about 12 degrees outside right now. Let me just say it again for emphasis, and I'll even 12 degrees, okay? So it's like not safe to go outside kind of temperature today, so I'm not doing it. I'm in my pajamas. But the day is, it's a very special day to me personally, because when things just get so crazy during holidays and just always being very busy, taking a day like today to just really like do nothing. I've got my PlayStation 4. I've been firing that up all day today. I've been playing this new game called Ark Survival Evolved. It's basically you tame dinosaurs. This little guy, I named him Butts because he was mean to me, and he tried to kill me before I tamed him. And then right here, I've got my Triceratops, and his name is Dale, because that's a sweet name for a dinosaur. And I can ride him. I'm riding Triceratops. Let's go. And build stuff. It's pretty sweet. Been playing that. Been doing some YouTube watching. Been doing some Star Wars, and I'm on episode 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th episode, number 5, episode 5, one of the original. And anyway, it's just like, I don't know, it's to me, I'm filling up, I'm overflowing my bucket with energy because I am just soaking in all this alone time and all this me time, and I'm getting ready just to have a good back to school January 3rd, so I'm just like really trying to suck it all in. That was weird, I apologize. You see, this cat right here is a very special animal. He's a special beast, if you will. He is our cat, obviously. He's Bear, and he is, I don't know how to explain, I don't know how to explain Bear. he just brings us so much happiness and joy that we rescued him from a shelter back in Chicago when we lived in Chicago, and he's been with us ever since. Hi, Bear. Hi. Hi. Say hi to the internet. Hello. And he is very fluffy and cuddly and nice. So something that's kind of weird is happening for me is as I get older, I'm gonna be 28 in February 23rd. I'm gonna be 28, and I feel like as I get older, I'm becoming more self-aware of like myself, more introspective, perspective. Anyway, I know myself more, and I'm learning about myself more, what I need, what I don't need, how to deal with certain situations, and you know, I think that's like a key. It's a huge thing to be able to know yourself. You're the only person that can know yourself truly, right? And so it was a couple years back when I really, truly learned and understood the fact that I am an introvert. And I think society puts a negative label on introvert where, you know, people think, oh, introverts are shy or awkward. But let me clear some stuff up, okay? It's time to clear it up. Introvert, extrovert. An introvert is a person in which they get their energy from themselves. An extrovert gets their energy from being around other people. So that's the difference. Introverts, like myself, can be very outgoing, can be, you know, like a lot of energy, not shy or anything like that. Not afraid to get up in front and talk to people. And extroverts can be shy and awkward. And so it doesn't have anything to do with how shy or awkward you are. It's basically just where you get your energy. And once I learned that, you know, once I truly understood what that meant, my life has just been so much better because I understand that, like yesterday, we had 3 Christmases, and I understood that, okay, in order for me to be my best self that whole day, I had to make sure that I had my energy level, my batteries fully charged. And how I had to do that was I had to have some alone time and charge up my batteries before that day. And I know that after a long day of social interactions and engagement, I have to have a day like Bearmas to recharge again to be my best self. And I know sometimes at parties or big events, I need to kind of slink off by myself for a few minutes just to kind of breathe and just kind of decompress. And that's just, when I figured that out, it was amazing, the change that did for me. So Kristen, on the other hand, she's an extrovert. She needs to be around people and socializing and around family and friends. I don't necessarily need to. So how we compromise on that is sometimes she'll want to go visit her parents, and I'm not really in the mood to do anything with anybody. So she'll just go by herself and go visit her parents. They live 5 minutes away. So it's about compromise and knowing each other and knowing knowing how we best, like what we need. So last year for Bearmas, we got Bear this yurt, which is basically a cat tent, and he never uses it. So we decided this year not to get him anything huge, but we do have his own stocking, which says, "Dear Santa, I've been a very good kitty," which is yes and no on that, because sometimes he'll wake us up in the middle of the night. Like last night, he woke us up in the middle of the night because he found a mouse, and he got the mouse. And what's funny is, hang on, let me just. What was really funny is when we got, in the middle of the night, I wish I would have recorded this, I feel like a dope. In the middle of the night, we started hearing meowing like crazy. And so Kristen goes out and to see what's going on. And she saw the bear had a mouse. And she's like, "Good job, Bear." And she gave him a treat and went back to bed. And his meowing stopped for a minute, but then he started meowing again because he not only just wanted to see, he wanted to show not only Kristen what he had done, he also wanted to show me that he got a mouse. And once he showed us both, then he was fine and went back to sleep. But it was funny that he wanted to show us both that he got himself a mouse. But anyway, let me just put you down, and we'll show you what we got for Bearmas this year. All right, here we go. First thing, ooh, some salmon dinner. Bear is not a vegan. Kristen and I are vegans. Bear, I tried to convert him. Not gonna work. He's just not gonna transform. Here you go, Bear. It's salmon dinner. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, some Mariner's Catch. Some Mariner's Catch. That's very special. Okay, what else do we got here? What is this contraption? Oh, a new bowl. Look at the fish on this one. A new bowl for your food. Okay. And then, finally, oh, another new bowl. A food and a dish. A food and a water bowl. Okay, so for Bear, when he eats, it's really funny. If he can see the bottom of his food bowl, he will whine until he gets more food. He does not like to see the bottom. Even if there's food in there, he will whine until we give him fresh food on top. What do you say, Bear? Okay. Here's our minimalist Christmas haul for the year. Not too bad. I mean, not too bad. But the craziest stuff is that we're starting to get little baby stuff now. Little baby clothes and a little baby blanket with little Sesame Streets on it. I'm kind of like, it's kind of crazy if you really think about it. Like, there's a little life form growing in Kristen. And I'm still trying to talk her into letting me name if it's a son, if it's a boy, Lincoln Danger, middle name Danger. She's not really going in on that. But I'm also, but anyways, if you're a praying type of person, if you're a spiritual person, tomorrow, well, Wednesday, December 27th, which is actually when you might be watching this video, we actually have our ultrasound, 21-week ultrasound. We're going to hopefully find out the gender. We're going to find out a lot of information. So please, if you're a praying type person, prayers are much needed. We're just very nervous about, you know, who knows? We haven't seen an ultrasound since like 10 weeks, and you never know what's going on, you know. So just some prayers and thoughts for Kristen and the baby, that everything turns out well and that everything's growing right and everything and whatnot. But if we receive good news and know the gender, the sex of the baby, we are going to be doing a sweet old gender reveal, and that's going to be coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to just go ahead and get back at Bearmasing. Me and Bear are just going to hang out the rest of the day. Probably fire up another Star Wars movie. Kristen will be home in a couple of hours. Her brother's in town from Columbus, and she's going to say goodbye to him before he heads back. So she's not going to be joining us in the vlog today. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this Bearmas. And I hope that if you didn't get to do Bearmas this year, you can do Bearmas any day of the year, as long as you have the true spirit of Bearmas intact. You don't leave the house. You relax. You just take it a little bit slow that day. We all need some time to just relax. A lot of us wear how busy we are like a badge of honor. Like, oh my gosh, you'll never believe how busy. But the reality is, everybody needs time to just relax. So that's the true spirit of Bearmas, is a recharge day, reset day. And that's what I'm doing today. And I'm not going to make any, and I'm not, no guilt. It's a no guilt recharge day. So if you couldn't do Bearmas this year, you can do it next year, or you can do it any day that you need it. True spirit of Bearmas. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Love you guys. Find your gift, share it with the world, and remember, you are worth it. See you tomorrow.